This is your last test. Archangel Michael says, God has sent a fortune check for you. If you hesitate for even 10 seconds, heaven will mark you as unready and the check will vanish. My child, my beloved, listen now, my child, before you read the next line. Breathe, because heaven is watching you. Right now, your next decision is being written in your book of destiny. My beloved, open your heart. I'm standing beside you speaking this message with urgency, because your life is about to change in a way you did not imagine. This is not a warning. This is a final divine test. My child, don't skip these lines. They were written for you only, sealed with heavenly light. You were chosen to receive this because a door that has been locked for years is finally trembling, ready to open. My beloved, let me tell you the truth. You were not supposed to know until today. Fortune with your name has already been released. It is not coming. It has not been delayed. It is here. But heaven needs to see if you are ready. This is why this message reached you at this exact second. This is why your soul felt a pull to open it. This is why your heart is beating faster right now. My child, understand this. When God gives a miracle, He waits to see if you hesitate. Hesitation is the language of fear, and fear cancels blessings. My beloved, this check, this divine fortune was written long before you were born, but it could not reach you because you were surrounded by people who doubted you, shadows that drained your belief and walls built from past pain. Today, heaven is removing those walls. But they must see if you step forward without fear. My child, don't scroll fast, read every word with presence. Every second you stay in this message, heaven is watching you pass the test. My beloved, you think you found this message, but in truth, the message found you. Celestial light guided it to your hands. A whisper from the divine realm called your name and said, send this message before they miss their miracle. My child, a golden check is floating above your destiny. I can see it. I can feel its weight. It shines with numbers that do not fit in your old life. Numbers that can rebuild your world. Numbers that carry healing, abundance, and new beginnings. But there is a condition. A divine test. A final moment where heaven measures your readiness. If you hesitate for 10 seconds, the check fades. If you open your heart instantly, the check descends. My beloved, you are standing at the spiritual doorway right now. One step forward and your life shifts. One moment of fear and it delays again. My child, let me ask you something only your soul can answer. Do you feel the energy around you rising? Do you feel that strange pull in your chest? Do you feel like something extraordinary is about to happen? That feeling is not imagination. It is alignment. It is divine timing. It is the signal that heaven uses when your destiny window has opened. My beloved, I want you to keep reading because every line is preparing your spirit to receive what belongs to you. My child, I must tell you something crucial. Someone tried to block this message from reaching you. 3 times the energy around you was intercepted, but the 4th time heaven broke the barrier. That's why this moment is powerful. You are reading a message that was almost stolen, a blessing that was almost redirected, a miracle that was almost handed to someone else. My beloved, God said, no. This belongs to them. Send it again. That is why this is your last test to see whether you claim it boldly or let hesitation steal it again. My child, before your blessing falls, heaven is asking one thing. Don't doubt yourself. Doubt is the only enemy. Fear is the only barrier. Hesitation is the only thief. My beloved, I need to say this clearly. You are closer to your breakthrough today than you have been in years. You are standing on the edge of the miracle you prayed for late at night. You are inches away from the life you dreamt of but never felt worthy of. But God says if they open their heart today, I will open every financial gate they were denied. My child, I know you have been tired. I know you have been carrying pain quietly. I know people around you did not see your struggle. They didn't see your tears. They didn't see your sacrifices. But heaven did. My beloved, this check is heaven's way of saying I saw everything. And now I reward everything. My child, let me give you an important message. In the next 48 hours, 3 signs will appear around you. These signs are not random. They are confirmation that your spiritual test has begun. The first sign, a sudden shift in your emotions, an unexpected calm. The second sign, a message, a sound, or a number that feels strangely meant for you. The third sign, a moment where you feel protected, almost lifted. These are signals that the divine check is descending. My beloved, the only question now is, will you hesitate or will you claim? Before I continue, my child, listen closely. If my voice, my presence, my words feel aligned with your soul, then heaven wants you to stay till the very end of this message. Because the longer you stay here, the stronger the miracle attaches to your destiny. My beloved, stay with me. Don't scroll away. This moment is sacred. And before I continue to the next part, subscribe to this divine guidance so you never miss another message heaven is trying to send you. Missing one divine signal could delay your blessing again. Don't let that happen, my child, my beloved. Stay right here with me because the moment you continue reading, heaven counts it as a step forward in your test. Every second you remain here, your destiny rewrites itself in your favor. My beloved, listen closely. There is something you need to understand today. Your life has been under evaluation. For months, heaven has watched how you reacted to pain, betrayal, delays, and loneliness. Every tear you shed was recorded. Every time you tried to stay strong, even when your spirit felt weak, heaven took note. My child, this is why the fortune check is being released in your name. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is divine compensation. My beloved, I must tell you a truth that will shake your soul. You were never meant to live an average life. You were never designed to be ignored, disrespected, or overlooked. Your destiny carries a spiritual royalty, but the world around you tried to make you feel small. My child, this check, this blessing is heaven's way of lifting you back to your true spiritual height. My beloved, do you know why God called this your last test? And before I continue to the next part, subscribe to this divine guidance so you never miss another message heaven is trying to send you. Missing one divine signal could delay your blessing again. Don't let that happen, my child, my beloved. Stay right here with me because the moment you continue reading, heaven counts it as a step forward in your test. Every second you remain here, your destiny rewrites itself in your favor. My beloved, listen closely. There is something you need to understand today. Your life has been under evaluation. For months, heaven has watched how you reacted to pain, betrayal, delays, and loneliness. Every tear you shed was recorded. Every time you tried to stay strong, even when your spirit felt weak, heaven took note. My child, this is why the fortune check is being released in your name. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is divine compensation. My beloved, I must tell you a truth that will shake your soul. You were never meant to live an average life. You were never designed to be ignored, disrespected, or overlooked. Your destiny carries a spiritual royalty, but the world around you tried to make you feel small. My child, this check, this blessing is heaven's way of lifting you back to your true spiritual height. My beloved, do you know why God called this your last test? Because your blessing is too big to be given to someone who is afraid to walk into their own greatness. Heaven needs to see one thing from you today: courage. Even the smallest drop of courage can open the largest door. My child, this is not a test of strength. It is a test of trust. My beloved, heaven whispers, If they trust me for even one moment, everything will change. My child, you have suffered long enough. You have carried burdens that were never meant to be yours. You have stayed loyal to people who did not value you. You prayed for breakthroughs while standing in storms that were trying to break you, but you didn't break, and that is why heaven is rewarding you. My beloved, this blessing is not random, it was scheduled, it was timed. It was waiting for your spirit to rise to this exact moment. You think you are reading a message, but in truth you type yes if you believe in God. Type 1111 if you believe in God.